Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Mayssya Faradilla, but my friends usually call me May. And today I'm going to share a little bit about my personal development throughout the study skills course, the challenges I faced, the strategies that helped me the most, and my reflections for next semester. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So, when I first entered university, I honestly had no idea what the best or most effective way to study was. I thought studying in university would be similar to high school, but it turned out to be very, very different. Yeah, of course, I struggled a lot at the beginning, especially when it came to figuring out how to manage my time and understand how I actually learn. So, through the study skills course, I slowly started to understand myself better, and I learned how to organize my tasks, how to break big assignments into smaller steps, and how to find study methods that match my learning style. Now, I feel more confident because I actually know how to study effectively in a university setting. It feels like I finally have a system that works for me. So, as for the biggest challenge I faced so far, actually wasn't the academic part, but it was adapting. Because at first I thought adapting to the environment would be hard, but it turned out to be even harder to adapt socially, especially since I came from like a different part of the city. So I often felt like I had to adjust myself to fit in, but eventually I realized that the most important thing is staying true to who I am. And once I stopped trying to change myself too much, it became easier to connect with people and to feel more comfortable in this new environment. And then, one of the study habits that helped me the most is actually waking up at 3 a.m. or 3 in the morning to study. I know it might sound extreme, but for me and maybe some other people, those early hours are really calming and quiet, which makes it easier to focus. Before studying, I usually would watch something motivational to boost my mood, and during studying, I love using the Pomodoro method because it keeps me disciplined and the breaks help my brain stay fresh. I also listen to music while studying, and the type of music really depends on my mood. Sometimes it's instrumental, sometimes it's calm playlists, and sometimes it's something more upbeat to keep me awake. Now let's talk about the digital tool that I use the most, which is Notion, because I've been using it since high school and it helps me keep track of my assignments, deadlines, and weekly schedule, which makes everything look organized and really easy to follow. The second tool is Spotify, which I know it's not exactly an academic app, but it's genuinely helps me a lot. I use it to listen to study playlists, and I also learn new vocabulary by listening to English podcasts. So, even though it's not designed for studying, it still supports my academic progress in its own way. Now, my self reflection for next semester, which for my next semester, I want to continue improving the habits I've built so far. I want to be more consistent with my study routines and avoid procrastination as much as I can. I also want to participate more actively in class or maybe join some organizations because, yeah, I wanted to improve my communication skills, especially since I'm in an English language education study program. Overall, I feel like I've grown a lot during this semester and I'm excited to bring what I've learned into the next one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening, and I hope I can continue developing myself even more next semester. See you. Bye bye.